The admiration was unmistakable and the characterizations unanimous. Theresa Moxey Ingraham lauded by her colleagues in the Senate today as they prepare to pay final respects to the former politician, mentor, and friend. Keishla Adderley reports from the Senate on official tributes to the woman who wasn't afraid to speak out and take action.
Words like warrior, fiery, opinionated, and pioneer came up again and again as Theresa Moxey Ingraham's colleagues in the Senate remembered her storied life. In Senator Carl Bethel's words, she was a leading lady.
Theresa, as I said, rose to prominence as a leading female figure at the front lines of the Free National Movement, and even after her political career. She continued to play a leading and vocal role.
Senator Dion Folks remembered a woman who wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty, taking to the campaign trail in hardship conditions in Acklands back in the 70s and 80s.
At some parts during the passage to Salina Point, we had to get out of our car, all of us, push the car over the rocks, and literally lift the car so the muffler won't get damaged. We had to do that 3 times. Now, if you all can imagine Theresa Moxey Ingraham and Janet Bosworth hopping out the car to help us lift it. Those are the type of things that they did. And there was that's what you call gender equality.
Many of us who joined the Women's Association of the Free National Movement learned, particularly from her, to believe in what we supported, to speak up, and I think I myself am a product of the kind of things that Theresa taught us during that period of time.
Eloquent, fearless, immaculate, always smiling, industrious, committed servant of the people who gave her all to any job assigned and her life in the service of others. The Honorable Theresa Moxey Ingraham has left her footprints in the sands of time.
A political opponent, Senator Fred Mitchell, recalled that's where their differences ended. Fellow Elks, he remembered a woman committed to the cause.
We planned together a number of marches during the anti-apartheid period. We did probably 2 or 3 marches, and she was the person who spoke on behalf of the Elks. The Elks had a tradition of civil liberties, which began, of course, with the fight for women getting the vote.
Most of us know the politician and educator, but others remember the side that wasn't so public.
And I can recall starring in many plays at the Dundas Civic Center. Many of us probably didn't realize that, but she was also that. And she also promoted feminization whenever she can, and also the cultural arts.
She was one of the people I sought out when there were personal problems that I needed to discuss with a friend, someone with a mature, wise mind.
Sharp as a tack to the end, her illness did not halt her activity. The chairman of the National Training Agency at the time of her death, Theresa Moxey Ingraham continued to lead and by one account will leave a void in the women's movement which will be hard to fill. Keishla Adderley, ZNS Network News.